Good evening, Venkatesh. So, Venkatesh,
Good evening,
just
sir. Yeah.
problem. I'll come to know what is your problem and all. Okay.
Mhm.
But just if you can just simply tell me what background you have, right? You are from
Okay.
IT background, non-IT background, or right?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
how much years of experience you have? So you can give me a little bit summary of that one.
Sure. Sure. Yeah. So thank you for making me to introduce myself, sir. So my name is Venkatesh. So basically, my I reside in Navi Mumbai,
Okay.
Maharashtra.
Okay.
Huh.
Mm,
So my qualification is I have completed my masters in IT
mm,
in 2021,
mm,
and I'm carrying around 5 years of experience.
mm,
So
mm.
I'm working in a identity and access management.
Okay. Okay.
Huh. So I'm into the experience of I have a experience in a tool IBM ISAM tool. Okay,
Mm,
it's an identity and access management tool.
mm,
So I'm working in a support role, a senior
mm,
support role,
mm.
and my aim is to switch my career with more into my DevOps. Okay, so I have uh, prepared myself through YouTube's free videos and by self gathering information. I have learned Linux also,
Good.
Linux and Docker, Kubernetes,
Good.
shell
Good.
scripting, basics of shell scripting. I have learned through YouTube itself.
Mm,
So what I have done is I have downloaded
mm,
the syllabus from
mm,
classes.
mm.
So based on the topics, I used to watch the videos through YouTube's. Okay. So
Good.
my basic problem is I'm not getting any calls from the companies. Okay, I
Okay.
have changed my resume also according to the company standard.
Mm,
According to the job description, I
mm.
have changed my resume also
Mm.
because nowadays companies use the AI tool, right, to fetch the resume and all. So
Correct.
based on that, I also use the what we
Mm,
say AI tools to
mm,
prepare my resume.
mm,
Then also I'm not getting any calls.
mm,
Till now I haven't got any call.
mm,
And actually I got a call from Accenture, but
mm,
it was related to DevOps architect. That is a big responsibility job, right?
mm.
So I got a fear to attend that particular interview
Okay.
because, for example, for
Mm,
let's say I got selected into the company,
mm,
and what if
mm,
I don't have any knowledge on
mm,
architect? It's a big responsibility, right? So I told HR that I will withdraw that particular position and I will apply on another position of DevOps.
mm, mm.
So with DevOps means I have worked on I have learned the open source, and also I have a basic knowledge of AWS also.
Mm, mm.
So I'm not getting any call. This is my problem actually, sir.
So that's it. You are not getting any call apart from that. Anything else?
Correct, 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 correct.
Nothing more than this, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So, seems to be looking good for me, your overall technology stack, Venkatesh. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, first thing, let me tell you, how means Linux wise, means you have hands-on experience, or you have learned it from somewhere and you have done the practice.
I have done the practice, sir, in the Linux.
Okay. What
Uh,
all things I see? I am my way, understanding everyone is a different way. Okay, so first,
Correct.
until unless I'll not understand you, I cannot give you the suggestions. Okay,
Yeah, not
so
an issue. Yeah, yeah.
okay, so Linux wise, what all things you have learned in Linux? Only basic commands you have learned in Linux, or
Uh,
much more deeper into that one, right? Where we are configuring NFS or where we are configuring DNS, right? And package management is there, right?
correct,
LVM is
correct, correct.
there, file system management, right? Managing partitions and all those things are there. LDAP is also there. Shell scripting is also there, right? So, how
Correct,
much
correct, correct.
just trying to understand from your perspective?
So I have learned the basic concepts, user groups management,
Mm,
and permission, the file permission which we
mm,
give, right? That I have learned, and
mm,
LVM also I am learned LVM,
mm,
how to create a physical
mm, mm,
volume groups and logical volumes. I have learned that.
mm, mm. How about shell scripting?
Shell scripting, I have learned the basic. basic scripting, and based on that, I have also created the uh, how to take a backup of CPU and a disk usage. I have implemented in my office also by
Okay, okay,
studying
okay.
it.
Good. Just go through my that series. That series is I'm put. It's almost it will be cover for everyone. Okay.
Okay,
But
sir.
now
Okay, sir.
thing is like you are telling that you are searching job mainly into DevOps, correct?
Correct, correct,
You wanted to be in the DevOps directly. But
correct. Yeah,
when
sir.
you say something that within these 5 years of experience, what I understand, you have worked as a support role. Okay. So at least what I understand is your troubleshooting skills are much more better than what you can do, right? At least your
Correct,
intent, your approach, right? It's more into you should be able to troubleshoot. Whether you have worked on any kind of a P1 ticket, P2 ticket, right? Resolving
correct, sir.
tickets you have worked on.
Yeah, I have. I have given the support in service now. So user raise the ticket according the issue they are facing,
Hmm,
and according to the SOPs which is created on the industries, or else basic knowledge which I have having to troubleshoot. I have
hmm,
resolved the
hmm.
ticket also.
Okay. So, mock interview, I'll take it your mock interview later on. Don't worry about that one.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Sir.
But just wanted to understand AWS, you are telling that you have only basic knowledge in that one. So,
Correct.
how much basic knowledge you have? What all services you have worked on in AWS?
Yeah. So the basic. I mean, creating the instances, and I have learned the EBS and EFS,
Hmm,
and I have also worked on the cloud watches.
hmm,
How to implement into a server so that
hmm,
whenever we are getting the utilization high, so automatically the mail will alert us.
hmm,
We
hmm,
can set the metrics correct.
hmm.
So till that I have studied basics.
Okay. So, did you get a chance to migrate any application from your monolithic application to your Google Cloud or a GCP or AWS?
No, no, there is no
No.
cloud right in my industry to work on that particular issues.
Okay. Okay. So,
Yeah.
you are mainly into which platform you are using? Means, suppose you are working as a support role. Okay. So, there you are using VMware or you are using OpenShift or which one you are using?
I'm not VMware. We are using VMware. Okay.
Mm, mm,
So to take the servers on my premises,
mm.
and I'm more into the Active Directory
Ah,
and so and one more thing, IBM has provided us the tool. So I also work on that particular tool, ISAP tool.
okay. Okay. Now coming back to your DevOps, since you said that, sir, I wanted to be going to the DevOps side. Okay, so
Correct, sir.
DevOps side, which all tools you GitHub have you full
Yeah,
hands-on experience with GitHub?
yeah, I do practice, sir. Git and GitHub.
Okay, you know what is pull request?
Yeah, I know the pull
You have
request.
done all those things. Okay,
Yeah, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
okay. Our complete workflow of a pull request. What is a Git merge? What is a Git push
Git
tool and
merge,
all?
correct, sir.
Correct.
Yeah, I have
Which
done
tool
the
you are using for GitHub?
for GitHub, right?
Huh?
GitHub, we have the repository, right? Website. For the
Correct.
Git, I'm using the Git tool.
Correct.
Correct, sir. So from
Mm,
Git tool, from my repository, I clone my repository. I do push also
mm,
whenever I do any changes in my
mm,
in my personal repo. I used
mm,
to push that particular changes. And whenever, for example, if I worked now, if I'm working tomorrow, I will pull that particular repository from repo to my local repo.
Okay. So which tool you are using? You are using any Visual Studio or any other tool?
AWS. I used to access the instances, and I use AWS only.
No, no, you are not getting my point, Venkatesh. Okay, this one you leave it. Okay. Docker, what Docker and Kubernetes, how much uh, have you created containers? Have you written any Docker file and all?
I have created the Docker file also,
Hmm.
Docker file, and I have attached the volume also.
Okay.
Volume as in from my local
Hmm.
directory. I used
Hmm.
to attach that particular. I used to
Hmm.
mount that particular uh, directory to my application directory,
Hmm.
so that whenever I make any changes into my Docker, for example,
Hmm.
if unfortunately my Docker stopped, okay, so that particular data, it I can find in my local directory which I have
Mm,
mounted with my
mm,
Docker. And in Kubernetes, I have gone through the replica sets
mm,
deployment,
mm.
and till horizontal scaling I have learned config, and what we say. I have tried practicing the Minikube.
Okay, one
Yeah.
question, simple. You are telling
Yes, sir.
so high level things, okay,
Yes,
to
sir.
because but I know. You just tell me one thing. If you have to communicate between two pods, how they are going to communicate between two pods?
Two pods, right?
Uh, how they are
Ha.
communicating between two pods?
Within the cluster, they can communicate, sir. Within the cluster, pod can communicate with each other.
Cluster IP. Okay,
Correct.
that is with
Yeah.
the cluster IP. Fine.
Correct, sir.
And configuration management tool,
Configuration management tool, I have gone through the Chef.
Chef, you have no.
Chef. Correct. Correct.
Okay, so you learn all this from YouTube.
Correct. Correct, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm going to show you my resume. Okay, so I don't want to misguide you for anything. So
Okay,
because
sir.
you are going for 5 years of experience, okay.
Okay, sir.
So my understanding is after talking this much to you, yes, you can go ahead for the DevOps role. Okay, it's
Okay, sir.
totally up to you. But even though you can go for the crowd role also. Okay, both are good.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
and
Okay, sir.
AI tools, don't worry about the AI tools and all. Okay, first of all, because tools can be changed, but your cloud and your Linux means your operating system, your base OS is your host OS is not going to change anymore. Okay, so and the DevOps tool can be also changed. Suppose you know there are different types of configuration management tool is there. One you said Ceph is there, Puppet
Chef.
is there, Ansible is also there, right?
Correct,
Similar
sir.
way, like we have integration tool, Jenkins is there in place, right? TeamCity is
Correct,
there
sir.
in place, right? And there are Azure DevOps is also in the picture now for the pipeline creation and all.
Correct,
So
sir.
whichever you feel you are comfortable with, you need to go with those tools only. Okay. So let me
Okay, sir.
share my screen. So if you are going for the directly DevOps role, okay. So what sort of a role you are going to get? This is I am continuously telling everyone. Okay. So but again, I'll be explaining you also that what sort of a role you are going to get as a DevOps engineer. So you will get an idea. Okay, what sir told me. No, this is what, because as you said, right, there was a role offer to you from the XYZ
That's
company,
it.
correct? Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, I can able to see, sir.
Okay, see. So if you see the skill set, Venkatesh, okay. So you see almost I have covered everything, right, in this relevant skill set, right? And in the bottom
Yes, sir.
also, there are some other skill sets also mentioned and what all certifications I have done, those things also mentioned. So earlier, the format was different. Now again, I have changed the format. Okay. So this is fine. But why I have showing you this to you? Because if you are working as a DevOps engineer, this is very, very important. At least one version control you should know. You also know that to maintain your repository, right? To maintain your code, whether you are a DevOps engineer or developer or a QA or a production support engineer, anyone, everybody has to deal with this GitHub, correct?
Okay, yeah, correct, sir.
So you should be very efficient with this GitHub. So I did not ask you much question into the GitHub. There are also questions are coming. Suppose you have committed something, okay, to merge a code, okay, and the next time whenever you are coming, okay, so you know you have already committed that code, correct?
Correct, correct, sir.
And you did some kind of a vulnerability remediation, okay. So normally what happened is in as a DevOps role, you don't know what sort of a work you are going to get, Venkatesh, okay. So I have worked on most of the time you are going to get the migration work as a DevOps work, okay. And there are probability, it's totally it's more of a universal thing, DevOps. Nobody is still not understanding that this is not some tools. Okay, they
Okay,
can
sir.
put you in the cloud also, being a DevOps engineer, because there also you need to containerize applications, right?
Correct, sir.
There also you need to create the pipelines and all. Okay, so DevOps role is now even a developer has to work as a DevOps engineer, a QA has to work as a DevOps engineer.
Okay, sir.
Anyways, we guys are who are from the application support background or a production, for them it's bit easier, right? Because we understand our infrastructure very well, correct?
Correct.
But the thing is like the vulnerability remediation, suppose it is coming to you. Okay, so at that situation they will be asking you, okay, just remediate these vulnerability, critical vulnerabilities, and then again push the code into the staging environment or the dev environment, and like that again few more vulnerabilities are coming. Okay, so at that situation, there might be the question that, okay, suppose when you merge from your local to your dev environment, right? And again you have to merge the same thing from the dev to staging. Then again you are going to raise the PR,
Correct, sir.
correct? But how you are going to merge this time the code? Because the
Mm, mm.
thing which you have already committed, okay, so these things are very looks like very means yes, we can do this one, but I'm straightforward, I'm not asking any question to you. There is something called cherry picking. Okay, we call it as a in a when you work in GitHub, so those questions could be asked to you. There are many questions which is related to GitHub, so you should be will know that what I am doing. Very basic question I am going to ask you, Venkatesh. Like, Venkatesh, you know what is squash and merge?
Quash and merge.
Yes. What is squash and merge? Okay, so you don't know these things because
Yeah.
so when it's not only raising a PR, after raising a PR, you need to make sure your code has to be merged, correct? After the
Okay.
review, once it is reviewed, it has to merge to your the environment where you are going pushing that code. Okay, it will
Okay,
be
sir.
mostly reviewed by the developers only, and once they will review the commits and all, then finally they will tell give you the green signal, okay, you can go ahead and you can merge your code. But they themselves also can do that. So there we do squash and merge. Squash and merge is something like, suppose if you have, you no need to see the commit one by one. It will be a complete summarized way of your commits. The history commits is what? It's your history of comments, right? Ultimately,
Correct. Correct.
correct.
Yeah.
So the commits which we are pushing, okay, that we can see in a whole, as a summary at a single
Okay.
place. So there are so many things. So I have already started that one very long time in my channel only. There you can see DevOps 100 plus interview question and answer. So after that I was started because I wanted to cover one by one everything which is related to Linux. I'll finish that one, and then I'll jump into the AWS part, means the cloud part. After finishing cloud, and then I'll be jumping to the DevOps. So it will be easier for everyone to not only
Okay.
understand cracking the interview and upscale their career also. I'm taking
Okay, sir.
everything overall. Okay. This is why my pace is not I'm going with very fast. Okay. But yeah, I'm trying to cover everything and then jumping into other technology. Not like others simply for making others like, okay, you go ahead and do it. No. Don't give you like you said right immediately. I don't know about the architect role, but
Correct. Correct.
someone will come to, hey, why you can't work as architect role? It's not at all about working. Okay, it's all about your experience. When you start gaining experience, right? So you can
Correct, sir.
go step by step. Immediately if
Correct.
I'll put you in that place, you don't know whether you will be able to handle the pressure or not, correct?
Correct, sir. Yeah. Correct. Totally correct.
So question and answer is something different, working is something different, right? So this
Correct,
is
sir.
what so at least this Jenkins tool, okay,
Yes,
Venkatesh.
sir.
So
Yes,
one
sir.
integration tool you should know, that is Jenkins or a TeamCity or Azure DevOps. So you should know everything. What is a parameterized pipeline? What is a declarative pipeline? How we configure a pipeline by using Groovy script. So these are the production environment things I'm telling to you. what all plugins are installed, how we have configured our slave nodes and all, how the connectivity is that if multiple jobs are running at a time, okay, so obviously it will get stuck, okay, and we are going to get the errors, right? So in that situation, how you are going to troubleshoot the logs, where you are going to troubleshoot the logs, so those things will be coming to you. That is for sure if you are going for the DevOps role. Docker and Kubernetes, because it's not only learning Docker and Kubernetes, but the log main it's troubleshooting only. Okay,
Correct.
they will put you that they are not going to ask you to install Docker. They are not going to tell you. Okay, they will might be asking you that you should make sure this application will be containerized, right? So those things you can do it, but it's mainly related to your troubleshooting only. Okay, so you should
Mm.
know where to check the Docker logs, where to check the Kubernetes log, what all commands I'll be running, what types of errors are coming, right? So you
Correct.
should be well prepared for that one. Okay. Now,
Mm.
finally, if you are going for that one, so this one should be very, very strong. Okay. Because I feel that in my current project also, previous project also, and previous to previous also, everyone is lacking in this part only. Okay. Linux administration and shell scripting, because they are not from this background, they are mainly developers, okay, and they somehow came into the DevOps, okay, and now they doesn't know what is NFS, what is NAS, what is mounting, what is permanent mounting, where to make a permanent mounting and all. So those small things is going to hurt, okay, when we then you will realize, okay, I whether it's not at all about you don't know, because we are directly jump into a fighter jet, okay, where you you have to fly with some right, where we should start from ground, right, and then we go like that. So when you are directly jumping into a fighter jet, then you will see that what all these things are there, okay.
Correct.
So the problem is there only. And moreover, the monitoring tools are very important. In most of the environment, you are going to encounter this Splunk, Elk, so Grafana,
Correct.
100% you are going to get. Okay, and Zabbix also you are going to get. Okay,
Mm.
so these tools are very, very important. If you are ready to take the challenge, if you are ready, okay, so I am able to handle all these related to issues and all, then please go ahead and you can search your job in DevOps. Okay. And cloud
Okay, sir.
wise, at least one cloud you should be very hands on. And now everyone is asking this Terraform infrastructure as a code. So you should know what is module, what is main.tf, what is tf var files and all, right? Where we make a changes in the tf var file so that I can make the value changes and all. Okay. And I can create my infrastructure with the help of this Terraform. And this Terraform will be gets integrated with this Jenkins. Okay. So when you run the pipeline, so ultimately your complete infrastructure, your VPC, your security groups, your instances, everything will be get created automatically in the AWS cloud or whichever the cloud your organization is using. Okay, so
Okay, sir.
these things you should be well prepared of. Now, see, this is the no, I'm not showing the current roles and responsibility. So I'm continuously working as a DevOps engineer. It's almost 13 years will be like on and around. Okay, it's on the way only. So out of that, you can just take it like 7 years I have working as a DevOps engineer. So in between, like all the time, I'm so somewhere some tools I have worked on, somewhere some with some tools. So even as a DevOps engineer, it's not that you are going to get all the tool at one place. That is the truth I'm telling.
Okay.
So whether you will be only working with the GitHub and Jenkins, somewhere you will be only working with the GitHub and configuration management tool Ansible. Okay, somewhere you will be only dealing with the Docker and Kubernetes. So like this, or they are asking you to automate the pipeline with the Jenkins only. Okay, so like this, you are going to get work in a like bits and pieces normally. Okay, as a
Okay,
DevOps
sir.
engineer. So like that, I have means cover these 7 years. Okay. You see here from, so that time I was purely into a migration project. Okay. Where we were migrating their cloud, means their on-premises application to GCP, to Azure cloud, and to AWS cloud. And there is also one cloud which is private to that particular client. So I cannot tell you the name, okay, as per
Okay,
the
sir. Yeah.
confidentiality. So that is there. So you see my role is there, how versatile the role was there. DC Cloud built team for monitoring tools. Okay, handling team of
Hmm.
10 members, agile way of working. Jira board was there. Roles means sprint wise we are working. Okay, so they will assign the user stories to us. We are building the data centers. In that data center, all the monitoring like Splunk complete instances we are creating. Okay, elk instances we are creating, Zavix instances we are creating. After that, from scratch, we are configuring everything. Okay, with the help of scripts, with the help of your Ansible, right? So this is what I have written. Especially, I deliver DC3 like this, and one DC contains almost 60 VMs. You can imagine. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so so it's like it is my delivery, and for the team I am helping, that is another okay delivery. So I was leading the team. Okay, and
Okay, sir.
you can see the tools and technology used for that one is like VSTS, Terraform, Jenkins, Linux, SUSE, Red Hat, Azure Cloud was also there, right? And doing validation using Linux shell scripting is also there. Worked on a pre-app build for monitoring tool, installing, configuring Elk, Splunk, Zavix, right? Tools and technology used for app build is GitHub, Jenkins, parameterized pipeline, Ansible, shell script, Linux. So like this, I'm just showing you that what type of work you are going to get. Okay, as a DevOps engineer. So you see here at last created TSD means this we call it as a technical specification document where you will get all the configuration related to your VM. So those things are there. Storage disks you see, right? Virtualization shared, right?
But yes,
So
sir.
these things as a DevOps engineer, the work you are going to get. Apart from this, the previous organization also. See, here I was in this project. I am into mainly I am associate manager into DevOps. Okay. Earlier I was a senior DevOps engineer. Before after that I was a lead DevOps engineer. Okay. Here also you can see that one. Maintain, setup G billing API, billing portal, resolving incident, maintaining billing portal, G billing API, maintaining monitoring bidding portal by Kivana like dashboards, right? Patching Tomcat, Nginx, batch server responsible for creating different branches, resolving merge conflict, create established build processes, right? Build package and deploy to all the environments, maintaining configuring jobs. You can see migration work also I was doing there. Okay, so the earlier the old pipeline was in the Jenkins, and that I have migrated to Azure DevOps pipeline. So in Azure, we need to create work item and all. So different. So this is why I'm even see the work what I resolving high risk vulnerability issues after scanning the server. Right. I was doing patching also. These are like even you see there is a database something migration work also. Yeah, done Oracle migration for upgrade from 12C to 19C. So the work could be anything, Venkatesh. Okay, the
Okay,
work
sir.
could be. I have not shown you about AWS as of now. I have worked with 8 organization. Okay, so
Okay, sir.
so this is why I'm and AWS also there are so many things are there. Okay, so this is what now you that is fine, absolutely. Okay, you go with the DevOps, and if you're passionate about DevOps, okay, you can go with the DevOps. But you need to keep things in my mind that you should be ready with all these three things, with your Linux, with your AWS, whether it's any cloud, doesn't matter. It's a AWS, and then your DevOps tools, because any work is coming to you. That is true. Okay.
Correct, sir. Yeah.
Okay, now coming back to the point that you are not getting calls. Okay, so if you
Yes,
are
correct, sir.
not
Yeah.
getting the calls, there could be the reasons. Okay, so I am just asking you, you tell me that how you are applying for the jobs. You only tell me.
Yeah. So the thing is, I mostly trusting application is Naukri.com. Okay.
Hmm,
So what I do is each and every morning, right? Morning
hmm,
as in 10 a.m. I used to update the resume. For example, even if it is my name, I used to cut my name. I used to paste it my name and update it so that the based on the algorithm, Naukri algorithm, I think I don't know whether it is correct or not. I think it will my resume will pop up into the first line of the HR.
hmm,
Okay, so that whenever HR log into in her or his portal, so that he can see my portal, he can able to see my resume and I will get the call, but I haven't got any call. From past 1 month, I'm applying this the same
Okay.
thing each and every day.
That's it. Anything apart from that you are doing?
The thing is, thank you, sir, for your sharing your resume and experience. I think it's been an inspiration for me also. I have to work the same thing which you have learned, right? So the thing is, I told you, right? I am learning through YouTube. I have seen your video, and after seeing your video, I have enrolled in your this membership.
Okay.
And after that, I gone through. I have loved your explaining skill, right? So kindly guide me, sir. I have to go through the Linux, right? First, Linux.
That is you have to go through Linux. No, that is fine. Don't worry about that one. You will complete. I have seen in your eyes. Okay, you
Okay,
you
sir.
are going to become a DevOps engineer. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so
Yeah.
before that only everybody I am giving according to that what I understand by means looking at him or by this is why I used to tell okay turn on your camera. I need to first see you the way you speaks and all so I'll understand that person where he is fit. Okay.
Thank you,
So,
sir.
but now one more thing I wanted to show you. See, this is good, Venkatesh. What you are doing is you are updating your resume, as I said previously also. Okay. So you see here, right? The resume update is more important. Your profile summary here, you make things in a way that the majority of the keywords you should be covering. Okay, whichever
Okay.
is required for the DevOps engineer. See, now I am getting, if you see the job recommendation for me, somehow I made it. Whether you put any tool, what tool will understand? Tool will understand only those things what you will give the input, right? Yes or
Keywords,
no?
right?
Correct
Correct,
keywords.
correct.
It's all about. So we need to understand the keywords, what they are going to search. Correct. So when you see
Correct.
the recommended job, Z, what role is offering to me? Lead DevOps engineer.
DevOps engineer.
Correct. Now see
Correct.
here, staff software engineer DevOps. Correct. Now see here, AWS technical manager. So they are offering me the AWS also, somewhere the cloud role also, and they are offering me the DevOps role also. So
Correct.
somehow I made this one. So these guys, now you see cloud architect. How come they are giving and see the salary of this one?
Correct.
You
Correct.
can you imagine this one? Okay. So
Yeah.
see, and even if you see now, I have not updated anything as of now. But if you see the search appearance for me, it's more than 6,000 or something. Okay. Appearance I am coming as a okay. Now what you need to do is first of all you see it's coming, so you just click it over here. Okay, just scroll down here. See, opening is one, I know applicants are 1246 are there, but how you are going to make sure that I am different from all those applicants? Okay, first thing is that you need to segregate yourself from this crowd, and for that you need to do some kind of a certifications. Okay, I'm keep on telling these things. If you do some kind of a certification, so you will be get segregated from this crowd and you will be get shortlisted first. Your shortlist getting shortlisted chances will be more. Correct. Now the next thing is what you need to do is just scroll down little bit. Okay, here just see is there any mail or something mentioned for this normally they will put some mail, some kind of a email ID will be there. Are you able to see this one? Nobody
Yeah.
bothers
Correct.
about this one.
Yeah. I have. I do that also, sir.
Okay.
I mail.
So you take this mail, go to here, okay, open a mail, okay, put it here directly. Subject is okay, come over here.
The the post which I am applying for that. Yeah.
No, no, directly take it. You are sending him like you know her, know him. Don't make
Okay.
that
Okay.
okay. You said that uh, this is with the reference of one of my friend. Okay, like that. Understanding my point. Okay, so Venkatesh. So you need to do it like this. Then you write it down everything. Okay, I'm interested. Hey, hi, Mridula. Actually, my friend told me that in Geo that this position is offering, and I am open to work. Don't tell that I got this from Naukri.com. Okay,
Okay.
if you have to take someone attention, okay, she knows that. Okay, there is a job for in the Naukri, but see, for them also, it's going to be a earning. Understand? So then, my friend, you just tell any of the name. Who knows, man? Okay, you tell.
What
Okay,
I
I.
do, sir, in the
Uh,
mail body, what I do is
uh,
I mention in which organization I'm working with and what is my current salary and what my expectation is and what is my notice period.
hmm.
So I'm willing to relocate in that particular location or not. I mentioned that. Is it wrong?
No, don't write so much of that one. I'll show you what
Okay,
I
okay,
used to
okay,
send earlier. Okay, I have a
okay,
draft of
okay,
that one. See, I was
okay.
showing someone previously. You see this one? Say,
Correct.
hi
Yeah, I
Poonam,
can able to see.
regarding the email trail, I am expressing my interest in Java developer position at 4 Build Technology. Kindly find the detail requested below. That's it.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
like this, even like this, also you can send. Okay,
Okay, sir.
ja,
Yeah.
take the same things. What is the notice period and all, and
Mm-hmm.
please find the updated resume and let me know any
Mm-hmm.
further detail. Looking forward to get a response. This line you need to mention. Looking forward to
Correct,
get
correct,
a
correct.
response from you.
Correct. Okay.
Hopefully,
Okay.
or okay, like that you need to tell 100%. Venkatesh, I'm telling you, you are going to get
Okay.
a response out of this. So this is one way. Okay, for the Naukri, and every I said very clearly. So you are doing
Mm-hmm.
the right way. Morning 4 o'clock or a 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, you
Mm-hmm.
update your resume. Evening also you update your resume. Just delete it, change some keywords and all. Okay, and
Correct, correct.
especially you should mention all your uh, complete project details in means in like this one, right? If you see this one, if you see this one, search appearances, see, I have not
Okay.
updated, I have only updated once. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
if I'll come here, okay, these things, key skills is very important. Here what you mention, you mention all the key skills which is related to till now in these 5 years. All relevant key skills you need to mention here, and this they are going to take those keys from keywords from here only, from here and from here, not from the resume. And from here, this one, their tools, and mostly the tool is going to process first this resume. See how they constructed their tool. So obviously they are going to process this first part. So in the first part only I have mentioned something: Linux, AWS, Azure, GCP, DevOps tool, automation tool, monitoring tool, using multiple migration project, automation, K8, leveraging I have not gone through anywhere. With my mind only I have put all these things. Okay, so
Okay,
because
sir.
what I have worked, same thing I have published here.
Mention. Yeah.
Okay, and here this is very important. What keywords I am giving.
Okay.
Okay, so this is important employment wise. This and all important. But what you have done is absolutely fine. Now coming back to here. Okay, come to LinkedIn.
Mm.
Okay,
LinkedIn. Okay. Ah.
see in LinkedIn also. Okay, you can see. You will get job recommendations. Correct. If you click on this one, so you are going to get the job recommendation. Correct here.
Correct, sir.
Right? So you see these are the job recommendations. Okay, Vikesh. So suppose
Correct, sir.
if I have I suppose this principal software engineer, okay, and
Mm-hmm.
there are many openings are there, like this SAP is there. Okay, if I'm clicking on this one,
Mm-hmm.
so it's asking me to apply. Correct. So
Right.
if I
Correct.
apply on this one, it will lead me to a different website.
Mm.
Okay,
Company website. Yeah.
correct, company website. You need to give your time here. You will not believe I have updated more than 100. I don't know, even I don't remember. Now also I'm doing. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Airbus, what all, Volvo, every company I am putting my resume over there. Okay, to make sure that
Okay.
my resume will be there in their database. So they will maintain for at least 6 months. Okay, after that it
Okay.
will be get deleted automatically. This I am telling you
Mm-hmm.
because of my experience. Okay, so that
Okay.
will be get deleted. But every time you need to go and you need to make sure you should go to their site and you should apply and you should completely fill that one. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So
Okay, sir.
once you fill that one, what will happen maximum? Even I'll show you what will happen maximum. These guys are, I have applied in this CrowdStrike, okay? This
Mm-hmm.
organization. Even before, see what they are telling. Dear Abhishek, thank you for interest in CrowdStrike. We have reviewed your background and qualification against the job requisition. Okay, for a senior DevOps engineer, log scale and all. I all the time I am doing because I wanted to make sure myself that what is going on in the market. Okay, though I don't need
Okay.
it. Okay, but I used to do it. So what they are telling that we appreciate your interested as of now as our company need frequency change. We encourage you to revisit our website portal. Means as of now they they are dropping my profile, correct?
Okay.
So in
Okay.
this case what I should do? Should I move ahead and continuously applying same way, or should I stop myself? You only tell me.
Um, in this particular, if I encounter this particular situation, I will drop
Huh,
apply
not means they are dropped your resume, so we
resume.
should move ahead. This is what the thing we can do maximum,
We have to
Venkatesh.
move on, move on with
Yes.
another organization, correct?
Yes, we no need to think. There are thousands of lakhs of organization are there, Venkatesh.
Organizations are there, yeah, correct,
But
correct, sir.
they cannot stop our energy. Okay, they cannot.
Correct, correct,
That
correct.
is what I'm
Demotivate
keep on.
us,
They
correct, sir.
cannot demotivate because of it's not if my role or my resume is not fitting for their role, because that is their role, their job description. But if it's somewhere it's going to fit, Venkatesh, 100% it's going to fit. So like this only we need to do. Now the third thing is, again I'm explaining that you need to go here. Okay, Facebook. Okay, did you see all these groups are here like
No, sir. Actually,
AWS?
from past 2 years, I'm not using Facebook, social media, and
No,
all.
that is what the problem is. Okay, so we
Yeah.
need to be like part of these groups and all. Okay, the
Okay.
importance
Okay.
is that we need to see this age is not at all about keeping things within yourself. Try to understand. I'm
Okay,
keep
sir.
on telling the early 90s was early decade was like more of a, it's like we should get a job, that's it, that is the requirement. Okay, even your manager is beating you also, it should not be the case, but you are not going to leave the job. Okay, because we need
Exactly.
money. After that you have seen 2008 there was a period where recession started, right? At that time that decade was more into the information technology, where I would say like everybody wants a standard of life. Okay, like
Okay,
where
sir.
they can get a house, they can get a car and those very fancy things, right? But this era is something different, Venkatesh. This is a
Yeah.
information warfare. You have to be in the market. Okay, you should know how to reach out to people. Until
Peoples.
unless you will not make things, you will not collab. Okay, so you are not going to get things happen. Referral will going to work a lot for you. You should ask your colleagues, and I know they are not going to refer you, but we don't know from which door the opportunity is coming to me.
Will
I
come.
am not
Yeah.
going to miss anything. I am going to hit that thing with my full of confidence. Okay, I'll try. See, now also I'll try to dig everything, like which all ways I can make sure that you should know about. See, why I have chosen this fresh this YouTube, even though I am a
To
work.
share your knowledge.
Correct. So that
Yeah.
people should know about me and I should know about them. This is what I'm calling the information age. This is actual information and technology is going on. This era is. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah, sir.
in
Yeah.
this time, we should make our network strong. That is important. If we are connecting the dots now, Venkatesh, then
Yes,
things
sir.
will be easier for us. So we should
I
not fit.
actually use alternative option.
Hmm.
The thing which you have said, right? I use Telegram for that. I used to join
That
the
is.
groups. And,
Telegram is also a good way. Again, I'm telling
yeah.
whichever the medium, but we should
Yeah.
not. Why we should miss a single thing? Okay, where we have seen
Okay, sir. Yeah.
this is there. Now I have told first way you apply through Naukri. How to apply through Naukri you have seen. Second thing is that you should go with the LinkedIn. In LinkedIn also
LinkedIn.
there are many where we are following groups, right? Organization, company wise, we need to follow them. We need to take out the mails from them. We need to say, man, you 24 hours will be less for you. Okay,
To apply the jobs,
uh,
correct? Yeah.
if we'll give full throttle, na, I used to do it like this. I said, I'm not going to miss anyone. Okay, I'm going to send everyone. I don't know from where my opportunity is waiting for me. I know it's going to take time, but this is how the approach will be. There is no other way. Somebody is coming to you and he's telling, okay, you pay me this much, and your resume will be get shortlisted. No, it's not going to happen. Okay, that is wrong.
Yeah.
Why I should pay to get selected, shortlisted? Correct. The important thing is, yes, it is going to take time. I am the best example for you. Every time I have never gone through any concern. Now also you see this. See, this lady sent me already. I wanted to switch it to product based company. See what role they are offering me.
Okay.
From where I am getting, if there is no, when it has been sent, Venkatesh, 29th March, right?
29th of March. Yeah, correct.
How many days it is? Just 2 days back, correct?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
What the role as discussed? Please find the JD First America Associate Manager DevOps permanent role. How they are reaching out to me?
Through your network, which you have
Naukri
collaborated with.
only,
Social.
Naukri
Yeah.
only. I am not doing anything extra. Did you see? I have taken any premium service? Nothing I have taken.
No, nothing, nothing.
Only I am using every time I am thinking how I am improvise things. How I am in the system. Okay, you
Correct.
cannot. Okay, you cannot beat my energy level. Okay, that is what, even I am a 40 years old guy, but I am the way we need to, like, we should be eager, like we should be like tigers. Okay, how can you take, how can you take my, means I am going, so many openings are there. If you are not working through Upwork also, you can get a work.
Okay.
There are so many ways to earn. This era is not at all about getting a job. Again, I am telling, this era is all about earning money.
Earning money. Huh, correct, sir.
Venkatesh. See, if you go to this Upwork, nobody knows about. I'm not promoting anything. Okay, so
Yeah.
you go here and you can find out. See, this Upwork is more of a, I can say, it's more of a freelancing website, and this is the number one freelancing site. Okay, where you are going to get millions of posting jobs, millions of
Okay.
work is there. Okay, I'm just
Okay.
telling millions. Okay, and you don't know how many, you just go and search about, people doesn't know. So we need to explore things. So by the time when you are not getting job, why you want to sit idle?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, in that case, come here, make your profile. Okay, and make sure, see, login error. What is this? I have a error page opening website, this one. So try it out. See what these guys are doing. This is more, I'll say, at a uh, client, right, where you are working with MNC, big MNCs. They are doing this thing at a big level where they are bidding for the project. These are the clients. You have to bid for this project. So once, twice, thrice, you will be get failed. But when you get, see, when if you click on the setup OpenStack for the IT lab environment, correct? What
Mhm.
is the requirement? I have some old server at home. I would like to install configure OpenStack. Whether you will be able to do it or not, 100%. We'll try. Correct. First you
Okay,
bid it.
sir.
Whether if you get this project, see how much $100 is fixed. So at
$100.
least 8,300 we are getting straightforward. And once you are get a good reputation here, also you will start getting the project. So you are not
Okay.
going to sit idle, Venkatesh.
Correct, sir.
I
Yeah.
don't know why our youth is where we are thinking we don't have job. Why we are waiting for a job? Okay, job
Correct, sir.
100% you are going to get. They should come to us and give it to job. Okay, the skill set should be like that. Okay, that is what I keep on telling all of my, right, whoever members, viewers are there. Correct.
Okay, sir.
So
Yeah.
this approach we need to go with, and we know we cannot sit idle. Every time we need to think what I can do. Okay, so these
Okay,
are
sir.
the way. LinkedIn, you understand, there also through the network also, you reach out to people. Okay, and through Facebook, through the Telegram, there are many. Referral is one of the best thing. You
Best
just
thing.
give your, ask your whoever is there, your colleagues and all. Okay,
Friends
refer
and
my
all.
resume. You don't know. Okay, I know that guy might be forgot, but you don't know out of whom somebody will apply then.
Yeah. Time can change.
time can change. It's all
Yeah.
about time. Correct?
Time. Yeah.
Correct. So 100% you are going to get the call, and this is not something I am telling you just false things. This is on the date.
It's a yeah. It's a fact. Yeah. It's a
It's
true
a
thing.
fact and practically approach I am telling. Very
Hmm.
practical approach. This is why I have done it, and I am getting the same way. Still, I
So
am
one more
getting the
thing, sir.
yeah.
One query is I have a normal basement knowledge of every tool. Okay. And the thing which I spoken with you, right? I had a conversation now. And what I understood from your side is it's about the troubleshooting thing, right? In an
Correct.
organization. Of course, if I am joining in an organization, it they will not suddenly say they create a CI/CD pipeline, right? It is
Correct.
already created, but one thing I have to do troubleshoot. For example, if anything
Exactly.
happens, so I have to troubleshoot. That is the main thing.
Correct.
I think you also explained this troubleshooting part, right, in your course?
Yes, yes. The Linux I have, and the course which I am taking through IT Corporate Boot Camp, 100 days of that one. There I'm showing them how, because in a edit, see, when I upload a video, okay, that video is more of a edited video, okay. Obviously, you know, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
there it's very difficult to replicate the same thing, okay. Correct. But when you teach someone, so issues will be coming, okay, and those things I can immediately show in front of you only how you can troubleshoot that one. So the series
Okay.
which I have just now, so the same video I started uploading, but again I am telling you, because time is important for us, so be a part of this one, and I am not charging anything much for any of my but it's totally depend upon you. There are enough content is available in my channel, you can go through that one if you have financial problem. But the money also what I am expecting from all my whoever is joining the course, it's to support the infrastructure. Because if suppose I am hosting something in AWS, they are charging for that one, right? If I have
Correct.
to
Correct.
upload the videos on Google Drive, they are charging for that one. For everything, they are charging, correct? So at least I should get a support from the candidate or the whoever I am teaching, right? So the minimal amount I have kept it. So totally up to you. Okay, whether you want to
So
join.
I have to enroll in that 100 days of that
Correct,
course, right?
correct, correct.
For DevOps or else Linux plus DevOps.
It's a full I am doing.
Okay,
No
okay,
one,
okay.
if you go to, I'm don't want to take the name of those big institutes now who they are teaching. They will charge you
Mhm.
like 1 lakh,
Yeah, they charge
1.7.
actually they do only they give the knowledge of how to create the containers, okay,
Correct.
how to join the volumes, but they don't teach the troubleshooting method. That is the most important part.
Important
In
part.
this particular 5 years, I have what I have learned is it's not about the creation of user ID, user ad, and username. It's about what kind of troubleshooting we are doing. That is the most
Troubleshooting.
important thing. Yeah.
Correct.
So that is what in the interview also they will expect. Okay, they will not
Correct.
ask me the how we have to create the Docker file. They will say how to troubleshoot whenever the container it's not run in a running state. How you will
Correct.
do. So yeah, I need that particular part. Okay. So what should I do to enroll that particular
I'll
course?
let you know. You ping me after this call. Okay. Now the
Okay, sir.
again the call is about to start now. Only 1 minute
Okay,
is
sir.
left for that one.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
I'll connect with you for that one,
Yeah. Yeah.
Venkatesh. I hope I have resolved most of your queries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so
No
much.
worries.
It's
No
eye
worries.
opening time, sir.
Okay. Reach out to me at any point of time. I'm
Yeah, sir.
reachable. Okay. 24
Thank you
into
so much,
7.
sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Till
sir.
then,
Yeah,
bye
sir.
bye. Take care and Jai
Yeah.
Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah. Jain, sir.